Hey friends, I have a fun way to practice how to work with our new patterns. So remember our new patterns are et, egg, and n. We can practice making new words by using our alphabet chart. Watch this. So I take my alphabet chart and I'm going to start at the beginning, but I don't want to use any vowels. I can do this with my magnets, but the only problem with my magnets is I have some of the letters up here and I don't have extra T's, G's, or N's. So I'm not going to be able to do it all that well. The best way to do it is just to write it. So when I look at my alphabet chart, I don't want to use an A because that's a vowel. So I'm going to start with my B, okay? So let's see. Can I make new words with a B and my new pattern? Well, let's try it. And you could do this as a game with a friend, with a brother or a sister, mom, dad, grandma, anyone at home. You can practice this by yourself, and it's going to help you to learn to use our pattern and become a better reader. So I said, let's try the letter B, right? We'll start at the beginning of the alphabet, and I don't want to use my vowels. So I'm going to put a B here. So let's see, did I make a word? Bet. Bet. I did make a word. Where did I put my B here? Egg, beg. That's also a word. And how about if I put a B here? N, Ben. That's a name. Technically, it should be a capital B because that's a proper noun, but it's still a word. So look at that. We made three new words with our three new endings. See how we can use our endings and put a letter in front and make a new word? So now, what's the next letter of my alphabet? The next letter of my alphabet would be a C, right? After B comes C. So let's put a C. Hmm. X. Cat. No, that doesn't sound good. How about egg? Egg? It's not a word either. How about N? N? No. These are all what we call nonsense words. So there's a couple ways we could do it. Let's do one more letter. So after C comes D, right? Let's try one more. So I have debt. Ooh, that's a sloppy D. Sorry, friends. Try that D again. Debt. That's not a word. Dag. That's not a word. Den. That is a word. A lion lives in a den. A bear can live in a den. All right. So see how I can go through the alphabet? Now, my next letter would be an E, and an E is a vowel, and I don't want to put a vowel in front, so I'm not doing a vowel because I'm doing my CVC words, which means consonant, vowel, consonant. So I don't want a vowel. So then I move on to the F and go on and on. So you can do this like this with all three patterns at once, or if you want to, you can just do them one at a time. So we can just start with the ET. So now my next would be, I said F because I don't want to do an E because that's a vowel. So F, bet. That's not a word. It comes after F. Oh, G. Et. Get. That is a word. Look at that. How about this? H. Et. Het. Nope, not a word. That's just a nonsense word. I is a vowel. The next letter is J. And see, I have my alphabet chart right here, and I'm just looking at it and going along as I go along. Like I said, you can use your magnets too, but they didn't give us two T's, and I don't think there's only, we didn't get doubles of everything, so we'd be missing a few. Although TET is not a word, pet is not a word. But we do need the G to make get. So see, like we'd be missing some, so I think it's easier to just write. And you don't even have to have your magnets on here. You could just write the endings as well. See, I could just do this instead. And I don't even need magnets because I know some of our friends don't even have magnets, and that's okay. So let's see, let me rewrite that. So here's my ending. X. I said, yeah, that's a good one. After that comes K. Et. That's not a word, that's a nonsense word, and so on and so forth. When I get through all my ET patterns, I'm going to get to the next one, which was EG. So let's see, I went left off with K. We'll just go to L because egg, leg, that's a word. All right, my next one would be, and don't forget, if I don't have magnets, it's okay, I can write it. My next one would be Meg. Meg is a name, so it is a word. Let's see. M-N. The next word letter is N. Neg. That sounds like an abbreviation. I think it's a nonsense word. I can't do O because I'm at a vowel again. So I get to P for egg. Peg. That's the word. How about Q? How does Q work? Queg? No, nonsense word. And remember, Q usually has a partner. They usually come together. But that's still not a word. All right, so then let's practice our other ending, which was EN. The last ending was EN. So I'm up to Q. The next letter is R, N, Ren. That's a nonsense word. How about S? N, Sen. No. How about T? N, ten. Yep. And don't forget, you don't have to start at the end like I did. I'm just showing you some examples. I go all the way back to B with each of my endings. So I go back to B and try. So I know Ben works. I know sun. Did we do den? Yep, we did H for hen. So anyway, this is great practice for you. You can play it with a friend where you take turns making words. You can change up your endings. There's all different ways you can do it. But what's important is that you practice our new patterns because the more you can identify that pattern, the more you can recognize that N, you're going to see it in books, you're going to see it in sentences and in words, and you're going to be able to recognize it right away. And you're going to be great readers because of that.